We all could work on our aim, right? Unless you're a Jonak or Pine or DM, you can all work on our aim. There's lots of, you could pretty easily, have something to work on your tracking. Just go into a practice area, have a Lucio, nice and speedy, good for tracking, and just have unlimited ammo. Do your best to track, eventually you'll get better. Something that's not as easy to practice is flicking. Not always as important. If you got, say, a Bastion or something, you don't really need to flick, you just need to track. But if you're playing something like Zenyatta, or if you got someone right up top of you when you're playing Widowmaker or something, you're gonna want to be able to flick. It's not too easy to make something that can practice flicking with. But here's my best attempt at it. Camera will keep moving away from where you want. So you only have a slight window of opportunity to flick onto them. Real tricky, but eventually you start hitting them. Start getting used to knowing how much you're going to need to move to get right onto them. Am I the best example of this? No. Want a good example? Go watch the Widow 1v1 last night. Will this help you get better? Sure. When I was working on it earlier this week, went from aiming like this to hitting at least half my shots after a couple minutes doing it. Now is this, you have to keep it set to the same settings I have it on right now? No. Go into the editor, you can, up top you can set Lucio to move faster. With the flicking character, you can have it be anyone instead of just Zenyatta if you want to practice a specific character. Should mainly be useful if you have them set to different, sensitivities. You want to do a different tracking character, just set it a different tracking character. You want the timing window for flicking to be different. You go in here, adjust the weights, adjust the positioning, and then this is just the tracking. Every time you do damage you get 1, flicking every time you do damage you get 5, because it's going to be slower, and then just displaying it. But I think it works pretty well. Working with the tracking I got pretty much better from when I started. Working with the flicking I got pretty much better. All in all, I think it's a pretty good. I think this workshop settings is a pretty good way to get your tracking and your flicking skills a little bit better. That being said, with this it is best to stay in one position. But with flicking I like to be in this corner, just because it's always going to be pulling away. Even if you go too far one way, it'll start going the other way. With tracking, it doesn't really matter either way, cause as long as you're sitting in one spot, Lucio's just going to be running around getting circles. Also, this Lucio's kept so he's always on speed, just so that he'll always be a little harder to hit. And he's got way more health just so that you can do damage, just so it'll count up score. But you'll never really get anywhere on his health bar. So that's pretty much it for this. Thank you for watching, and try it out, see about getting to the next level in your aim.